Hey everybody, Derek Christensen here. Today I wanted to talk to you about the most important aspect of probate, at least whenever you're trying to plan it and get it ready to go. But before I dive into that, I want to let you know who I am and how to reach out to me. My name is Derek, like I said, and I am the owner of Legion Law, an estate planning and probate firm in Dallas, Texas. If you want to email me, you can email me directly at Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can go to my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. So with that, let's dive right in. This is really important, and this is something that many people don't think about because they're so worried about going through probate in the first place. But you have to realize that, you have to go back to the point of probate. The point of probate is to get authority from a judicial figure to divide an estate under the specific terms of either the default laws of Texas or a will. So to get that authority, you can go down many different paths, and sometimes you can go down one path versus another, and there are many types of probate in Texas. That being said, you want to make sure the path is the most appropriate for you, and the way you can determine that is by asking yourself, is this path going to give me the authority I need to access the assets I know about? And this is the most important part, you want to make sure that that path is going to get respected by third parties. So what do I mean by that? Well, in Texas, again, we're pretty unique in the fact that we have a lot of different forms of probate. Many of them are pretty much Texas only, or they're very rare throughout the United States. Different names, different ways to go about it, but at the end of the day, these unique forms of probate can cause problems if you're working with a third party who has no idea how to process that. In other words, if you go through a muniment of title, if you go and you use an affidavit of heirship or use a small estate affidavit, all these other ways to go through a faster, cheaper, easier form of probate, some of these institutions do not know how to handle it. So if I go to a bank and I've already done an entire muniment of title and I say, hi, I have a muniment of title, let me in. And they say, what is that? We were only looking for letters testamentary. You will be stuck and you'll have to redo everything. So that's yet another pitfall when it comes to probate, because you just don't know if the institution isn't going to take it or is going to take your probate until afterwards. So that's why you need to ask before. And that's why I strongly recommend people to have two consultations. Whenever you're trying to figure out probate, you'll want to have the first consultation, which is fact gathering and information. And then an attorney, usually by that point, will be able to say, all right, I think this is the most appropriate path. Double check with your bank, your title company that you would use to transfer the house, your real estate agent, your brokerage firm for the retirement accounts. Call them and ask them, hey, do you accept this form of probate? And if they don't, then you're out of luck. Like, you can be legally correct, and this is the most infuriating part of my job, but you can be legally correct, and just because they don't know how to process it, they won't. That's it. Like, you're SOL. So it is not fun, it is not easy, and that's why you need to double check beforehand, because the first consultation, you guess and you're estimating the path you would go down, and then once you confirm it all with everybody that everybody's good to go, then you do it. And that second consultation is where you say, all right, I need specific information, I need driver's license, blah, blah, blah. So that's probably the most important part, because again, my motto is measure twice, cut once. Do not go through probate twice. You don't want to make a mistake right at the very end, or even do it correctly and then nobody accepts it, and then have to do a new type of probate. It is so ridiculous, and it's, like I said, it's very infuriating to be right, but then they insist they won't listen to you anyways. So the most common issues I see when it comes to this is with title companies. They're very conservative. They do not like transferring property without the best and most conservative things going on. I had one title company reject probate because the witnesses to the probate were married. It has nothing to do with anything. They were just married. I mean, he might as well have said they were wearing yellow t-shirts when they signed, therefore they can't be witnesses. I'm going beyond. I need to calm down. So either way, what I'm trying to say is that you want to double check. You want to triple check with these people, because if they do not accept your probate, you can be legally correct and still have to go through another probate, which is just terrible. So if you are concerned about which probate to even ask about, feel free to call an attorney, ask, like I said, do that consultation. And you can email me directly if you have any questions on that front. Again, I want to be a resource. I'll be able to help you out, but the main theme of this entire video is third-party companies can do whatever they want. So just make sure you're doing what they want you to do. So even if you can do it under the law. Email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawplc.com, or go to my website to the Contact Us page and schedule a free consultation over the phone directly on my calendar at www.legionlawplc.com. So with that, thanks so much, guys, for watching, and have a great day.